Good morning. Good morning, people. Do you like my mug? I used to have a cow when I was little. Yeah. My parents adopted a cow. They sure did. Her name was Tulsi. So we would donate money for her at the Christian Temple in West Virginia. And they would send us like pieces of cheese, whatever her milk would make, because, cows give milk, and they would send that to her. I think we had her for 10 years. So when I saw this, I thought of Tulsi, And cows are very sacred in India. You know what I mean? Do I eat hamburgers? I used to, but then I was a vegetarian for 10 years, and then I stopped. I do eat fake hamburgers, like the Impossible Burger, that's like a vegetarian burger. But yeah, why am I telling you this? I don't know. I don't know, okay? Oh, it's funny. Okay? Anyways, guys, I'm just messing. Let's see what we got here. I've been really sick for the last 3 or 4 days, and still, forgiveness. Yeah, God told me last night. He said, Divinity. I said, yes. You have to forgive. I know you get mad at your enemies, but if you don't forgive them, you're going to get sick. You need to forgive them. Forgiveness, and you can forgive somebody, guys, from far away, but it doesn't mean you got to break bread with them. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So forgive them. They know not what they do, said my Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. See my picture of Jesus back there? He's so sweet. He's my angel. What else, Jesus? Let me know so I can share with the collective. Acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah. If you don't forgive, or whatever it was, maybe you were in a divorce, maybe you were out with somebody and you were just done, right? Forgive them for their behavior, right? Forgive yourself for accepting that effing behavior. That's what I say. Forgive yourself. Why did you accept that behavior for such a long time? Maybe it was an abusive relationship. Maybe this person hit you. Maybe he abused you. Or she, Forgive yourself for accepting that behavior from this person. You gotta forgive you first. I'm getting by my angels. You gotta forgive you. Then you can forgive somebody else. But it doesn't mean you're like, okay, let's be friends now. No. You like, I forgive you. I forgive you for hurting my heart. I forgive you for... I'll say this, because I'm real. I forgive my person that I was married to for 22 months for cheating on me. I forgive him. I forgive myself for accepting his behavior. Yeah. Once I found out, I said, get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, my house. That's right. But anyways, guys, forgive. You gotta forgive you. If you can't forgive you, how you gonna forgive somebody else? And here's the thing, guys. When you don't forgive, your heart chakra is not open. It's not ready to receive love from anybody else, Even if you have love in front of you, you're not going to recognize it because you still holding resentment for your past. You know what I mean? Maybe for your past relationship, you know? In order for your heart chakra to open and start receiving, you need to forgive yourself and you need to forgive that person who hurt you. And maybe there are many people that hurt you. You know, in my case, my whole family hurt me, man. But that's another story, people. This is not about me. This is about you, collective. But yeah, guys, you gotta forgive. Because if you don't, that unforgiveness, like you don't give forgiveness, that feeling, that emotion, that resentfulness. Sorry, I'm stuttering and I have a fucking cold, so excuse me. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I've had so much medicine, I'm like kind of drugged up on Benadryl and cough medicine, so don't get it twisted now. Anyways, yeah, guys, you gotta forgive, you know. One more said my Jesus. Jesus like, why didn't you give me a kiss this morning? I'm like, oh, I didn't give you a kiss on your picture. Sorry, Jesus, I'm gonna do that after this. I just wanted to rush and do this. I'm sorry, Jesus. Don't forget about me, he said. Okay. Failure. Understand that a mistake is only opportunity to learn. Yeah, maybe you failed in the past. Maybe your marriage wasn't successful, you know, and you felt like you failed at it. And, you know, maybe you didn't put your part in it, you know, maybe you didn't want to, you know, and maybe you regret it because maybe you lost a good person, you know. That's what I'm getting, you know. And you feel that you failed because you didn't give your part. Because in a marriage, I'm getting, you gotta give your 100%. You can't give 20%. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna work. Even, let's say, when two people get together, right? Hopefully they've effing healed, right? You bring to the table 100%, right? But what happens is, when one person stops giving you 100%, then what do you do? What do, you know? You call them out in a nice way, like, hey, babe, what's up? You gotta communicate. If you don't, that marriage won't work. Because failure in the past, you've learned from your past failures, I'm getting. This time you'll know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You've learned your karmic lesson from the person you were married to, I'm getting. Because he was just a sorry ass, or she was just a sorry ass. She didn't give a F, and he didn't care either. And you know what? God knew. So he said, you know what? He cut that cord for you. He went choo 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 like that. He cut it. And now these people want to come back. I would, if I were you, I would say goodbye. Okay. I can't get that word okay out of my mind this morning. I'm sorry, guys. It's making me laugh. Doubt. Stop doubting on people. You know what I mean? That tea is so good. Doubt. Maybe you're doubting on somebody. I don't know. I release the needs to know all that matters. Yeah. Quit doubting. Don't doubt. You have to release the need to know all answers. You're not always going to know all the answers, guys. You're not, you know, even though you want to. Sorry, I'm tired. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Yeah. Use your intuition, you know. Grief. Wow. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Yeah. Grief is a really hard emotion. It could ruin you if you let it, right? If you're grieving over somebody, you can go to the bar and drink it up, but that's going to be temporary, right? It's not going to be permanent. Maybe you went through a divorce, or maybe somebody passed away, because you got to grieve over relationships. Yes, because having a divorce is like a death. I don't know if you know that. Especially if you're a true love person, you love them and you had to divorce them, you have to grieve over them too. Fuck yeah. Like, let's say if you were part of a relationship and you had to leave the person because he cheated on you. You had to grieve over him. You had to grieve over the person you thought who he was. You understand? You have to grieve over the people that you have let go too, Yeah, you gotta grieve, and they can still be alive. Yeah. Grieving is not only when people die, guys. No. Yes, it is majority, but also it is when you gotta let go of somebody. You have to grieve over them, and then close it up and throw in the motherfucking key. Sorry, Jesus. You know what I'm trying to say? Do ya? I did go to therapy 3 times, and my therapist, this was in Florida, told me this. She said, you have to grieve over your low-life husband, ex, who was not a good person. You have to grieve over the person, and I did. I cut that cord, man. Once I cut that cord, it was the best feeling of my life. And you're probably thinking I didn't know, and I'm sharing it because maybe somebody could learn from this. I'm not sharing it because I want him back. Hell no! Hell no! Gratitude. What are you grateful for? I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I'm grateful for having this lovely tea this morning. And you might think that's a dumb reason, but let me tell you something. Somebody next door to you and somebody on the street can't have this cup of tea. Yeah. You might think these are small things, but they're big things. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I didn't have a roof over my head. I didn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. My own family betrayed me, and you've seen my stories, and I'm not saying, feel sorry for Princess Divinity. No. Princess Divinity got the fuck up. Fuck yeah, she did. God said, get up. I remember that day till this day. He said, get up. Get up. He found me shelter. So you gotta be grateful. You gotta be grateful for the job you have. You gotta be grateful for the tea you're having this morning. You gotta be grateful for your family. Many people don't have families. Like me, I have no family. And my dream? My dream is to have a family, not a broken family, a real family. A real family consists of 2 people loving together. Yes, they're gonna have stuff, but marriage is easy, right? It's not a walk in the park, but I've always dreamt of a nice family, you know what I mean? I've always wanted that. That's my dream, It really is. And you might think that's a stupid dream. You can think whatever you want, guys, because if you have a family and you are not grateful for your family, you're not grateful for and this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm seeing. Whoever's watching, I'm seeing that you're tired of working, okay? This is what I'm seeing from one person. I don't even know who this person is. They're in the collective. And they're tired, And maybe they've disconnected from their wife. Maybe they look down at their wife. Maybe the wife didn't want to work. She wasn't feeling good. She's taking a few weeks off. And you're just ungrateful that she's not working. And you're looking at her in that way, like, that you bring everything to the table. Well, shame on you. Because if you really loved your wife, you would be like, heal, babe, heal. I got this. I got this. You know what I mean? And, and I must tell you, one time, I'll talk about my brother-in-law, even though I'm not, he's my enemy now. But back in the day, man, he took care of my sister good. She couldn't work, and he said, "I got this." He got 2 jobs, and he became a man then. He sure did. And I saw that with my own eyes. I was like, damn. And I'm not saying anything against working, but you know what I mean. When you need to step up to a plate in a marriage, and you need to step up to a plate in marriage, you can't walk out the door and be like, okay, fuck you, because things are not working out. You gotta make it work. You know what I mean? So what are you grateful for, huh? Think about this. What are you grateful for this morning? Are you grateful for your lovely wife? Are you grateful for your lovely husband? Or are you grateful for your children? Are you grateful for your house you're living in? And it don't have to be a fancy house. Are you grateful for the small things that God has given to you this morning? Are you grateful for that? Are you? Are you? That's all I gotta say, guys. You're saying to pull out a card from self-care deck. Okay, let's see. I didn't say dick now, I said deck. You got me? Okay. Wow. Be still. This card is so funny. It's a woman upside down, meditating. Be still. One more, okay. Make an altar, yeah, make an altar. I see my enemy say, we did make an altar for you. We got 589 altars of you, girl. That I know already. But that's an altar, that they want to destroy me. That won't happen. But this card is saying, make an altar for the people you love. Like if your dad passed away, you should have a picture of him. Do you know what I mean? And you should lit up a candle, And then, I have no pictures of my dad because my phone was hacked. But I had many videos with my dad, as a matter of fact. But my whole phone was hacked by my own sister. Yeah. But anyways, you can make an altar of the people that have passed away. It could be your grandparents. It can be your kid, whatever. Make an altar and let them know you care about them. You know what I mean? Like, put a glass of water there if you want in the morning. Give them an apple if you want, like, serve them something. Know that they're not there physically, but you do think of them spiritually. They're there. You know what I mean? Because ancestors need to be respected. You know what I mean? You gotta respect your ancestors because they look after you, They really do. Who do you think why I'm alive today? I had, a lot of people think chosen people have easy lives. No. And I'm not showing off that I'm chosen. I didn't even want to be chosen. I didn't, But God chose me. That's fine for this assignment, right? But the thing is, it's not easy to be chosen. A lot of people know if you're chosen. We go through a lot of trials and tribulations every single day, But I gotta tell you about the ancestors that protect me. That's why I'm still alive, because my ancestors, they don't play. And that's why when somebody's coming at me, all I have to say is, and you probably always hear me say, ancestors, go take care of them. And I pray to my ancestors every single day. Before I even make my tea in the morning, after I brush my teeth, take a shower, I come to the kitchen. After I kiss Jesus' picture, I come to the kitchen. Before I even make my tea, I pray to my mom. I go, hey, Mom, good morning, Mom. Please let me know what I need to do. And I thank all my ancestors, I'm like, thank you for loving me. Thank you for thinking of me. And I love all of you. That's what I say. That's all, guys. It's been 20 minutes. It's been a long video, so I hope you have a nice day. If I said anything wrong, to trigger you in any way, if I hurt you in this conversation, if I said the F word in the conversation, forgive me. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. No. I'm just a messenger, guys. Namaste.